My name is Harry Thomas, and I am the creator of Think Future, Feel Now. Think Future, Feel Now is a concept which I created, which allows people to get out of their heads. It allows people to reconnect with their feelings, and every single person has their own unique experience. And this is why I love teaching it. The experiences have been profound. So many people have walked away with more understanding, more knowings, lots of insights, a lot more self-confidence, and an idea of what their future life looks like. And on top of that, there's a big belief around it. So it's really exciting. And again, every experience is so unique. So Think Future Feel Now has been created from the journey that I've been on over the last few years. I am a life coach, and over 3.5 years ago, I had a breakdown. I went through a really bad patch and I got myself in a bit of trouble. And I got to the point where I knew that I had to make a change. And without changes, my life would have just spiraled and got worse and worse. And within that journey, I stumbled across meditation. And I can quite confidently say meditation has not only changed my life, but it's saved my life. And meditation now is my number one advice to anyone. Everyone should be meditating. It's something that we should just do, just like brushing your teeth, just like sleeping, just like being awake. I believe meditation should be an integral part of our day, but the effects are so powerful. And if people understood the impact that it has on their life, not just the experience, but how it impacts everything else as well, then that 10-minute investment as a minimum will be well worth it. So my job now is to help redefine meditation, because meditation is met with a lot of resistance. I can imagine some of you guys just hearing the word now, like, all right, here we go. That's what I was like. And when I did stumble across it, it took me ages to get consistent. I was constantly trying to figure out, was there a special way to do it? Because I wasn't feeling anything. And the most frustrating part, which a lot of people will share, is that there's too many thoughts going on. It's too difficult to concentrate, too difficult to clear the head. And this is again how I felt. But the key feeling is that is thoughts. Your thoughts are always there. We think too much. We've got a lot of thoughts going on all the time. But meditation is a feeling. And I help people tap into their feeling, because it's the feeling that really matters. Every experience we have in life will have emotions, but that emotion is a feeling somewhere on your body. And if we started tapping into our gut feeling more, we'd make better decisions in life. We'd be a lot more happier. We'd feel a lot more in control. So the Think Future Feel Now really focuses in on that. So Think Future Feel Now, we are told the notion of past, present and future. What are we always told? Be present, be in the now, be here. But if I'm stressed and I'm told, be present, I'm still stressed. So I need to look at it from two viewpoints. One's thought and one's feeling. Your feeling is a true present moment, because I think about my past, but inside I'm panicking right now. I'm worrying about the future and it hasn't even happened yet, but that worry is here now. So it's a feeling which is your true present moment. And I help people reconnect with their feeling. Because the first thing that people tend not to express their feelings because they worry about what people think. The other thing about the feelings is that because we have so many thoughts going on, imagine it is a storm above your head. We don't hear our gut feeling. And it's the silence that allows us to get that intuition. And if you think about it, when you're in the shower, when you're driving, when you're going for a run, you'll get these little insights, little reminders. That's because you've cleared the noise. You created the silence to allow that gut feeling to come through. So the experience really helps people do that. So if we don't know our future, we can worry about it. But it hasn't happened yet, so there's an opposite. We can do the opposite and get excited about it. The future that we want, the future that we deserve. And you get to create it all. So I'm going to help take you to your future. So think future. I'm going to get you to feel it now. It's that feeling that is real importance. So where did this come from? Where did this idea come from? I am a coach and I work with a wide range of clients. But one of the fields that I do specialise in is working with people that have been told they're going to die. I'm actually in training to become a soul midwife. People have been told they've only got weeks or months to live. And when death becomes a reality, the conversations get really, really interesting. My whole awakening has been working and being around and having conversations with some incredible people. And what you start realizing is that when your back is against the wall and you literally have no hope, everyone's just giving up on you, some amazing things happen. I realized how incredible human beings are. When we really want something, we can make it happen. And working with these clients has inspired me to really change my life. It's allowed me to understand the real importance of living. And it's also highlighted what I can start letting go. What's holding me back? What's stressing me out? And when you start looking at these things from the observer, you realize, what am I doing? Just wasting my energy. And this is what it all comes down to, is energy. My spirituality really is a way of simplifying things. That's what it means to me. And if you can literally take things back to an energy standpoint, that's when it makes more sense. You trust your energy. There's things that feel heavy and things that feel light. If it feels light, it feels easy, that's right for me. If it doesn't, I have more questions. So when you're working with people that have been told they're going to die, we need to establish that that's what they've been told. There's an acceptance that has to happen. Right now, there's many things in your life that's not serving you. And it's the acceptance bit which is key. Because if we can't accept, we can't move on. And this is the first thing I help people do, is accept. We are here right now because of whatever has happened. But whatever has happened's gone. So it is about the present moment, and then it's about our choices from this moment to where we want to go. And again, this feeds back nicely with Think Future Feel Now. So working with people that have been told they have a bad illness, my job first of all as a coach, and I'm watching all the time, I need to help my clients identify where they're leaking energy. When you are ill, you need all of your energy. Every single bit of it. And for the bits that you're wasting, that could be used for your healing right now. So I help people understand, where are they wasting energy? And I want you to realize that no matter what illness comes about, that's come because there's imbalance in your life somewhere. It doesn't just randomly happen. You're not just the unlucky person. There is something that's not serving you. And that's what we got to go and find out. And when we start asking more questions and start looking within, start looking on the outside world, what's affecting us, it's quite easy to identify some of these things that are not serving us right now. Thoughts. Our thoughts are very draining. Gossiping, other people, work, family, COVID. There's so many things that drain our energy. And if we go deeper, there's so many things that we hold on to. There's so many things that we feel guilty about that happened in our past. And if you look at that from an energy standpoint, it's just draining. And when you can start narrowing it down to that, you can ask yourself a really powerful question. Is this serving me right now? Is this helping with my healing? And if it's not, can I let this go? So, first of all, it's identifying your energy, where it's leaking. But then it's about understanding how you can take back your energy, take back your power. And I now know when I help other people, I'm taking back even more power. And the more energized I am, the more I can help other people. The more energized I am, the more I can handle all the stuff that is thrown at me in life. All the fears, all the stresses, I handle a lot more. I deal with other people's opinions so much more. I realize that people are entitled to their opinions. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, and these are really important tips that Working with our clients that have terminal illnesses really helps, but these tips are life tips. It's something that we should all be applying to our own lives. And I've got a really, really profound quote from one of our clients who has cancer. And he said, "Do you know what is crazy? I have cancer, but right now is the healthiest and fittest I've ever been." Not only that, he said, we should all live our life like we got cancer. And I thought about that. I thought, wow, that's a profound statement. That's very powerful. But then I thought, wow, he's right. Because when you do have an illness and you do need your energy to heal, you can say no to things and be okay with it. You can make your own decisions, be okay if it lets other people down. But so often in our life, we do things when we really don't want to. So guys, 3 really important tips to saving your energy, taking back your power. Number 1, the words we use are so impactful, more than you've ever realized. If you listen to the words that come out my mouth now, I'm so particular. I rarely ever use negative words. I'm always finding the opposite. And quite quickly within sessions, I can help heal people when they understand the language that they're using. They have a choice of the words that leave their mouth, but because we're so unconscious, it just flows out. But when I catch people and they say words like might, try, hopefully, I want to, none of them are present. That's all future. If you can change I want to or I might to I will, the words you use are like a command to the rest of your body. You have these little soldiers that will literally do work for you. But that all starts with the words that you use. And I could go one further and say that the words are direct communication with your soul. When you say you're going to do something and you don't, your soul suffers. A great example is when your friends invite you out for a night out and you really don't want to go. And if you do go, your soul suffers because you say, oh, I might do. And if you don't go, your friends suffer. But if we're more particular with our words and say, I will, if you don't want to do something, you now can say, I will not be going. And then you can explain, because this is what I'm feeling tonight. I want to stay home with my family. So the words become even more powerful because you can say no. And saying no is a really powerful thing to taking back your power. And you can be okay with saying no. So following on from the words, let's look at the words I am, the 2 most powerful words. And whatever follows I am becomes truth. When you wake up in the morning and people ask you, how are you feeling? What we usually met with? I'm tired. I am hungover. I am stressed. Until you say something else, that's what you become. So when you notice now that you're saying these words, see if you can catch yourself in the act and flip it. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling energized. I'm ready for the day. Even if you're not feeling great, speak them words and you'll see your body will start responding. And the more you do that, the more consistent you get, the more that becomes an automatic response. So that's the first one. The second one, everyone is entitled to an opinion. This is a really key tip, and this again comes about working with people that have terminal illnesses. Because what I'm watching is when someone has cancer, all of a sudden, everyone becomes an expert. Friends, family, all of a sudden will tell you, you shouldn't be doing this, or you should that, go vegan, don't do chemo, go alternative therapy, you need to get more sleep, you need to eat more. And what I'm watching is the person receiving these comments are getting frustrated, wound up. Some things that people say, they don't think, and it can really be draining. Again, on the energy standpoint, you're wasting your energy. So if we know, and especially when you are ill, these comments are going to come. They're going to come regardless. There's nothing you can do about that. And they usually come from a good place, but just people are unaware. But if you now know they're going to come, you can flip it. Turn it into a game. What's the most stupid comments you can get today? How many people are going to actually tell me some new advice? What's the most stupid comment I'll get? And you can notice now that when you accept that these comments are coming and you're aware of it, you're not draining your energy anymore. You can laugh about it. And again, save your energy for what's needed most. And lastly, let's go back to that one. Just in everyday life, we're met with a lot of people that come into our world. A lot of people are very different to us. They have different opinions. Many have opinions that we don't agree with. But how often has someone said something, especially on social media, where it triggers you? You react to it. Again, that doesn't just happen once, it happens many times throughout the day. But again, think of it energy standpoint. All of that is just toxic energy, draining energy inside your body. So be aware of everyone is entitled to an opinion. And just take note of your reaction. Try to become aware of when they're talking, how are you reacting to it? Lastly, guys, the third one, and again, really important. How often do you say sorry when you haven't done anything? What words can you replace with it? Because sorry giving away your power, especially when you don't mean it. So can we replace it with words like, thank you for waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your patience. Because again, when you're ill, and you haven't texted someone back for 2 days, and then you say, I'm sorry for not texting you back. You're recovering. You're taking that time out to be selfish so you can get better. That means not texting someone for 2 days and not seeing someone for a few months. That's fine. Because in the grand scheme of things, you're getting better. And when you're fully better, you can go and see whoever you want to enjoy life. But right now, we need to be selfish. So pay attention to saying sorry. Because we only say sorry when we genuinely mean it. And now you're aware of being particular with your words. If you say sorry once, you can now use the words to not do it again, to explain what you're going to do differently next time. So the more we're particular with the words and more we're aware about saying sorry, we'll start to realize that we say sorry a lot less. So we've all got stuff going on in our life. We all have a lot of fears, we all have a lot of baggage, but we all have someone out there that's got it a lot worse than us. A lot worse than us. And some of the clients that I'm working with, they've got it really hard up. And yet, I mentioned that miracle, but they turn into a miracle. And you realize if they can do it, my situation is not bad at all. I can definitely do it. And that's the key part, is that you get inspired when you realize what we are capable of. And you realize that other people have actually done that. So Think Future Feel Now is like the first transition to help people reconnect with their feelings. So I'm going to now take you through an experience. And I'm going to firstly ask you to let go of any notion of what you think this is going to be. And then thoughts like, oh, maybe not, oh, it's not going to work. Let go of all that. So I'm going to ask you your permission to let go on a number of levels. I'm going to ask you to let go of your past. But I'm also going to ask you to let go of any fears that are stopping you moving forward in life. Any doubts, any worries, any of the opinions of others. Let go of all of it. Throughout this experience, you're going to be creating. So I'm going to ask you to let go of judgment too. In this space, you get to create whatever you want. And that's the exciting thing. Throughout the concept, I refer to just one breath. Your breath brings you back to present moment. It's very simple. It's going to start deep down inside the stomach, your root chakra. Effortlessly, in through your nose. We're going to pull that breath all the way up, 10 inches above your head. And this is your place of bliss, your universal chakra. I want you to quickly close your eyes for me. Close them. I want you to imagine a loved one. The biggest smile, super happy, laughing uncontrollably. Now look at me. When you breathe out, you're going to send that straight back into the body again. And what I want you to realize, this is the key teaching tonight. No matter what is happening in the outside world, in that one moment, you felt better. There was a chemical change that happened within your body in one breath. And that's how simple it is to come back to happiness, to come back to present moment. Not easy, but that's how simple it is. And that's what I help people do, come back to that moment every single time. So the most exciting part about this experience is the creative side. So for your first one, I'm going to take you to a creative space and I'm going to start you off in nature. Nature is our safe space, and nature allows us to clear the noise so we can trust and listen to that gut feeling, your soul communicating with you. I'm then going to get you to think of a big spiritual bird, a giant phoenix. The phoenix is sitting on the edge of the cliff, looking down into the valley. And in that valley is your life. Within there's craters of fears, worries, happy memories, hidden memories. But there's also this unknown part, this stretch of land that represents your future, the life that you deserve. And you can go wherever you choose, knowing that what you ask for comes true. And I want you to believe in that truth. So guys, I'm going to ask you to find yourself a comfortable position for me. I'm going to take you through the experience, which consists of 2 songs. Ideally, sitting yourself upright. So closing your eyes for me. Bring yourself to this moment. Anything that's happened today, let that go. Future thoughts, future plans, future fears, let that go. Just one breath. Time to become the observer. Treat your thoughts like passing clouds. Happy, sad, angry clouds. What is that feeling? Notice that feeling. Starting you in nature, your safe space, your calm space, your creative space. Your decisions are your decisions. Being okay with your decisions. Just one breath. Time to become real still. Notice that calmness. That anticipation, that what you ask for does come true. Your past does not define you. It just adds to your story. What a story. Just one breath. Time to connect to your soul. That gut feeling. that inner wisdom. Think future, feel now. Time to ask yourself a question. Silently repeat the question in your head. What is it that I want? Notice the phoenix. Get closer to the phoenix. Just one breath as the phoenix, always in control. Sitting on the edge of the cliff, what is it that you want? Just one breath. Notice that feeling. That excitement. That what you ask for does come true. Looking down at your life, looking out to the sky, spread your wings, it's time to fly, just one breath. Knowing that you're in complete control. What is it that you want? Just one breath. Notice that feeling. Remember, always remember, whenever fear, doubt, anxiety, uncertainty creep in, you're still always in control. You've always been in control. That is your power. Locate that power. Just one breath with that power. Time to shrink the phoenix. Take the phoenix inside your body. Fly through your body. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Listen to your body. Connect to your soul. Fly with your soul. Time to zoom out the body. Look back down at your body. Your best self. Showing up every day as your best self. Notice that feeling as your best self. Just one breath as your best self. Time to go back in the body, fly higher, looking down at your life. Time to go higher. Think impact. Think enjoyment. Think experience. Think fulfillment. Think best self. Time to let go of the restrictions, removing the barriers. Time to create. Think future, feel now. Just one breath. Just one breath. Hold that breath at the top. Take your attention inside your body. Light up your body. Shine your light. Just one breath. Your safe space. Your calm space. Your secret space, playground for your soul. Relax, completely let go, just be. Time for another question. What am I grateful for? Just one breath. In your own time, take your time. Slowly bring yourself back to this moment. Just be. Slowly bring yourself back to your body. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly bring yourself back round. How are you feeling? I'd encourage, if you can, for the rest of the day, just journal. Write down anything that comes up for you. Any thoughts, any feelings. Just capture them on a piece of paper. Let go of any attachment or any meanings to what you're writing down. And by the end of the day, I want you just to have one last look over it, shut the book, and then go to sleep and see what comes up for you. So you've now got to experience Think Future Feel Now. And you've had your own unique experience. And the key part is there's a feeling to it, which is truth. And if we can tap into them feelings more often, our choices to move forward become a lot easier, a lot more clearer. There's a lot more confidence behind it as well. So I can promise you, there's thousands of people that are in hospital beds that are really going through it right now that would easily 100% trade places with you. So we're in a fortunate enough position, and we still have the control and the power to make the life that we want happen. And this Think Future Feel Now has allowed you to go to these new experiences which you created. All the thoughts and all the feelings that showed up was from you. You were answering your own questions in your own head. And that was only 12 minutes. In that short amount of time, you've given yourself permission to feel. And if we can do that every single day for just 12 minutes, can you imagine the impact it's going to have on your life? So I'm going to encourage, guys, be disciplined to make some time for yourself, for your soul, because it comes so handy for you. And we can use these experiences to then add into our normal life situations. If we have a meeting coming up, which is a lot of pressure, give yourself some silent time. Just sit with your thoughts and feel. When you're going for a job interview, give yourself some space. And within that creation, literally map out what a successful interview would look like and start to feel all of it. And you'll be a lot more prepared going into that meeting. And that's the beauty of this. You can create whatever you want to happen. You can feel it all. And once you do that, then you start realizing that possibilities start increasing more and more in life. And again, it gets a lot more exciting. So I'm going to keep drumming home. You are unique. You are a miracle. If you don't believe in miracles, just look at your body on the inside. Your heart is beating every second of the day for you. Your body is allowing you to breathe without you even thinking about it. Go in deeper than that. And this is where it really baffles me. The body has to even out your pH levels in your blood. Acid, alkaline, when we get cut, it's going to send them there, and it does all this amazing stuff. And what's even more powerful, you're in control of all of it. You're in control of all them feelings. We need to now give ourselves the time to be able to control them, to be able to communicate to your body and ask for what it is that you want. And it comes back to one breath, just one breath. If you can take anything away from this, in that one moment, that one instance, you can bring yourself back to the present moment and you become a lot more in control again. So we need to focus on our energy. We need to save our energy. We need to stop wasting our energy. And then when we are fully charged and we help other people, we gain even more energy. So start simplifying your life. Start listening to your gut feeling and make the choices based on that. And you'll start seeing things will start changing for the better. So within the experiences, there will be insights, there will be some visions of what you want in the future. So I'm going to encourage you now to reach out, connect with myself, and allow us to have a deeper conversation. It'll give you a space to bring forward what's ever shown up for you here, or anything in life that is holding you back, or any projects that you want to work on. And my job as a coach is to hold that space, to ask you thought-provoking questions, and to allow you to sit whatever is coming up for you, to look at it from different viewpoints, and then to leave with a lot more clarity and a strategy of how to move forward to make your life better, to make it more exciting. So please book in for a deeper conversation, to experience coaching for yourself, and make sure that you do journal tonight. And I leave you with just one breath, and you return to that safe space anytime. My name is Harry Thomas, and this is Think Future, Feel Now.